Okay, testing. Let's see. Okay, there we are. Oh, okay. Okay, good. It is working. For a second, I was like, oh no, is my mic busted? Ain't no way. Uh, anyway, I'm set up in the new setup now. Like, this is, like, my other temporary setup now. Like, I've been, traveling, so, as I explained in my last stream that I was in Hokkaido for a week, so I wasn't able to stream because I was in a capsule hotel. There was no private place to be able to do that. I'm in a different hotel now that actually has a room, so I was able. I was also so glad when I saw that there was a LAN cable. I was like, oh my god, thank you, because I did not want to have to deal with the pain of streaming from Wi-Fi. Crazy. But the only thing that I don't like is the fact that the only desk in the room has a mirror behind it, so I'm forced to look at my dumbass face all day while I stream. But you know, it is what it is. Also, let me check something. Oh, there's a Y. Oh, I put the Y in the wrong space. It's fine. I'll fix it whenever I upload to YouTube. Yeah, I know HSR Farina is out. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I spelled her name wrong in the title, but I'll fix it whenever I upload it to YouTube, so it's fine. If I click on my OBS right now, my game will crash, so let's not. Okay, let me go ahead and switch over to the game now. Yeah, I'm already on the pulling screen, baby. Okay, so I did pre-farm for her as well, so... But the only thing that I think I'm lacking is the balls to be able to... Yeah, HSR Farina. It's actually crazy. Yeah, I really like her design, though. The wing is interesting, but... Yeah, Yeah, also, I wanted to give you a little update. I do have... Yeah, what's up, Breaker? I I had a... I have like a secondary account that like is basically free to play. I think whenever I pulled for one character, like I did like a $5 top up because it was literally like 5 minutes until the banners were gone and I really wanted to get Trebi or something. But other than that, like it was because I was lazy and didn't log into that account for a week that I wasn't able to get her, so I was like, whatever. But I pulled on this account. I pulled on that account for Silverwolf. And I actually managed to get her. And then I pulled on Cerydra's banner because why not? And then I got a freaking Branya, which is actually better than getting Cerydra because then it guarantees. But that account has an Axa, so I kind of wanted to play Cerydra with an Axa. But, you know. Also, the only reason I'm getting Cerydra is not for Finon. Don't get it twisted. It's for an Axa. It's for my E2 and Aksha. Oh man, I'm an Aksha simp. I love his character so much. I also love his VA, so, you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I did top up, so I don't only have 50 pulls. Yeah. That's always a pain. Oh my god. I also think I have a little bit of pity built up because I was stupid. I was going for E1 Kafka, and I was like, if I get it early, then lucky me, I guess. But yeah, so I think I'm 30 pulls in or something, 20 or 30. Yeah, I'm looking forward so much to Flint. I'm a little sad that he's not first half, but you know, it is what it is. I was thinking about going for Nilu because she's gonna be on the like free selector thing. I was thinking about going for E2, but I'm just considering it. I don't know if I'll actually do it. Man, after I learned the ticket thing, it's just like I skip so fast because yeah. Let me just Yeah. Okay. There's the 5-star. Please. Please win the 50-50, I swear to God. Okay, light cone. Uh, Getting more of those undying freaking totem things. I'm tired of saving Himiko though. I want to change her off. I hate. Yeah, I know. 07. I have to go to hard pity now. Yeah, I do like Kimiko's characterization though. So at least there's that. I hate how tedious it is. Okay. There we go. This is also hard pity. Yeah, I might as well just skip. Cerydra! Okay, time for Elsie. Oh! Huh. Please have at least good light cone luck. If this is her light cone, then it makes up for it. Of course this isn't. It never is. How do I have just the worst luck? It's like, I don't even know if that was early or not. I'm pretty sure it was. Because I don't know why I would do more pulls after getting... Yeah. Man, double losses. Suck the suck. Okay. Give me a moment. My credit card is asking me for verification. Yeah. Yeah, at least it was a back-to-back. But if it won, it would have made up for the other miss on Cerydra. Man. I wanted to get E2 as well. Not sure about that anymore. Yeah, I'll top up this. Ah. Yeah, I'll top up this amount, and if I can't get it, then you know it is what it is. I'll definitely link the light come with this though. Oh. Huh. I mean that was early, at least. I think that was 40 pulls. Guaranteed. Yeah, so at least it was early. Like, so the light cone wouldn't have been that bad because I think it was like 60 pulls altogether or something. 50 or 60 pulls altogether. So, not too bad. Can I just... Brother. I'm not doing this every time. There. Oh. Need to fucking do the... This is annoying. So I can go for one more 5-star. So if I lose the 50-50, then it is what it is. I've guaranteed. For, March. But if I would, then yippee. Yeah, her E1 is def reduction plus two full energy. Crazy. But I want the def ignore because with it I can run Herta's light cone on an Aksha and still have 100% def reduction. Oh, yippee. Okay, so that's that. Minus 400, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's build her up. Oh my god, she's so short. It is what it is, buddy. I do like the LC though. It looks very cool. Yeah. I'm gonna first level up her light cone because I know I didn't pre-farm for her light cone. I wish that the yeah, it's like the what's it called? The composition of it is so cool. I yeah, I wish that the like pin thing also let you select light cone so that you could pre-farm for the light cone as well. Let me salvage all these. Yeah, I also bought out the shop, so should be good there as well. Yeah, I might check out the well, actually, I'll do a free-to-play update, or I guess it's not free-to-play, the relatable account, I guess I'll call it. The relatable account update whenever the new endgame mode comes out. Let's see. Yeah, I like using that account because this account's like for zero cycling, seeing like the characters at their max potential and stuff on my main account. And I have like every character as well. But the other account is literally just like it for the most part it's free to play. I literally topped up once for Tribby and that's it. And it's just to see how difficult the in-game modes currently are. I would actually say like it wasn't this cycle, but I think last cycle in MOC was really hard for that account because that account has the Herta, Anaxia, and Super Break. 07 to Super Break. I get to experience the true difficulty of maining Super Break in 2025. Hopefully it'll get a little bit better with the addition of Silverwolf onto that account because now that account also has Archer, has Saber. It already had Sunday, but I hadn't used Sunday because my two teams were the Herta and Super Break. But now I can phase out Super Break and start building up an Archer team, maybe? I don't know if I want to do an Archer team or if I want to do an Aksha team plus a Saber team, maybe? No, both of those teams want Sunday, though. Trying to decide. Because I have Silverwolf, I feel like an Archer team would be good. Like Archer, Sunday, Silverwolf plus Sustain. Probably Venturine's better than Venturine's probably better than Linksha on that team. But 072 by my orbs. I will not be able to max her out today. I'll just look at what they suggest to level up to maximum first, and I'll do that. I can always buy the orbs from the shop, though. But I hate doing that. It makes me feel like a true whale. I know I am, but, like, sometimes I don't feel like I'm an actual whale, but then, like, stuff like that where I'm like, maybe I should buy the orbs from the shop. You know you've gone too far. It's because I was maxing out fucking... What's her name? Topaz. I had never maxed out Topaz, and so I was doing that right before Cerydra, and then I realized a little too late that I was like, oh. I guess... Oh, her talent's top priority. I realized a little too late that I was low on balls. It is what it is. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and max this out to 10. And I'll get the other two at least to 8. Yeah, I'll be able to just double 10 her. And that's probably all she needs, to be honest. Oh yeah, I could also activate E2 Finon if I wanted to. I don't need to do that yet. I was gonna wait for... what's her face? Cyrene. I was gonna wait for Cyrene to come out to E2 Finon, but... I don't know. Like, the thing is that he's just so strong that I can wait to activate E2 until he feels weak. I'm also looking forward to... I don't need to level up for basic. What am I doing? Yeah, see, I have 2. I'm wondering if I should 9-9 or if I should 10 one of them. Let's see what she gets from... oh, it's just the damage on her ult. So yeah, I should just 10 the skill. I mean, I guess I'll just level up the basic because it doesn't require balls. Yeah, so missing 2 of these to be able to max her out. I guess I'll just wait. Okay, I have her gear on Yukong. So I have everything pre-prepared. Prepared. Okay. And there she is. I think her speed is probably a bit weird because, like, she's a little bit too fast if I'm running her with Finon. Does she want to go after Finon? Doesn't she get a CR push or something from her skill so that she can go before? Yeah, there's the 100% crit rate. And then crit damage based off of her attack, which is why you just want to go and attack body and attack orb. Like, yeah. For every 100 that exceeds 2,000. So, yeah, almost 2k. So, yeah. I don't know what this max is out at, actually. I would need to check. I guess we'll try it out and see if the speed tuning is messed up. Man, the first thing I want to try out is definitely an Axa, though. Because... Oh, apparently I need 10 more of these. I guess I'll go ahead and... Goodbye, the Herta. Ah, sorry. I'm wondering, would you use her? I mean, I guess he would use Sunday instead of Tribby. Because this is hyper carry. And I guess Lingsha's fine. I mean, I don't... Oh, who would be a... I mean, I guess Hole would also be fine. Oh yeah, I also need to... I need to change his light cone. He's overcapped by 8%. Do I have a... Oh, it's because of this piece. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I need to change the Herdo's light cone because his light cone gives 12% def, which with E2 Cerydra, I mean not E2, E1. With E1 Cerydra, like we have way too much def ignore. Okay. Yeah, for now we'll just use this team and fucking... Oh, it's almost mono wind. You could actually do mono wind if you do Bronya instead of Sunday. Oh yeah, she gets a oh yeah, you could run her slow, I believe, because... Well, not like too slow, but... I'm pretty sure you can run her slow in teams because her technique gives a free skill. Time for the double skill. I wonder if the enemies will never get a turn because it's just like... Oh my god. Yeah, it's because the reason he didn't do 4 skills there is because the enemies didn't have the weaknesses whenever he procced his second skill. So that's too bad, but still double skills. Might as well just go ahead and farm this up for later. If I decide to freaking use up the... I just realized, is the game not capturing the audio? Oh. This entire time, my game has been muted. 07. Yeah. I just looked at the waveform and I was like, why isn't audio game capture moving? And so I was like, oh, it's probably just... Yeah, I need to fix that. Because maybe I should make custom game captures for freaking... Nah, that's too much work. Like, too much work for not enough payoff. Like, I'll just have to remember to check before stream from now on. At least I remembered to get the music working properly. And I also remembered to make sure my mic was good. Like, that's the main thing I need to make sure that I have. Because I remember one time I was yapping at myself for 30 minutes before I realized that I was muted. Absolutely insane. So, at least I remembered to check my mic. Which is actually a good thing because whenever I checked my mic before stream today, it actually was disconnected, so I would have just been yapping to nothing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, let's hop over the MOC since I've uncapped my stamina. And also did my dailies. What's the new thing here? Oh, it's for Silver Wolf. Okay. I guess MOC is a good one to try. And Axe is already crazy first. Oh wait, is he crazy first half? Or is it? I think he is. I'm pretty sure he's the one who is really good first half. Oh, maybe I'll do DOT second half. Oh my god, I can finally unlock freaking E1 Heislands. Crazy. Oh, both want Hole. Who's a more basic spamming character that's a sustain? I guess I could do Fushwen. Maybe not Fushwen. Oh. No, I want to use Hole for this team. I forgot Heisland was a character. Yeah, like whenever I go to the sustainers, I'm like, okay, we have, of course, we have Fushwen, we have Aventurine, we have Lingsha, we have Hole. Who else? And then I always forget that Heisland is a healer. I think it's because he's not preservation or abundance, so I just kind of forget sometimes. I wonder if Sunday is speed tuned or not. Oh my god, crazy, bro. What the hell? Oh yeah. Also, something I didn't know about Cerydra was that like you don't have to recast her skill every time, so you can kind of just basic if you want. I'm pretty sure doing another skill just gives another point onto the wearer, but we're max skill points, so we might as well. Okay, 64, 64. Very cool. We're swimming in skill points in this team. What the hell? Ow. Oh, that was easy. I don't know. I feel like my speed tuning is probably a bit off with Cerydra because that felt a little bit clunky, but overall it felt fine. Also, I feel like you could probably have some times where you want to try and hold off on using the like the night what's her thing called? Like the double skill. And it'll be kind of hard to do that on an Axa if the enemy has full weaknesses. Okay. Okay, let's see. Black Swan can basic. There we go. Black Swan's never getting a skill. I can't zero cycle with this team. Sag. Maybe E1 will. I mean, I guess we could try that after. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my builds are fine. Why she? Oh, because she doesn't have Wool. Yeah, 173, 166. I think my Kafka is a little slow. She is on Eagle. Eagle tutorial. But it's still a little bit slow. I don't know how my Heislands is faster, to be honest. Well, to be fair, I did farm a lot of speed pieces for the DOT set, so that's probably why. Yeah, let's skill. And so next time we can basic, or if we get hit. We don't need to heal. Pretty sure we get energy back, so
皆そこで深淵を迎えよ。このかすかな雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。優しいね。素晴らしいとさようなら。パン。呼吸するその感覚覚えておいて。深海の宴でみんなの悲鳴が響き渡る。立ちなさい。お待たせしないように。落ち着いて。
Well, it was one cycle. Ah. Guards. God damn it. What? Sorry, I've been watching too much. I was trying to remember who says guards. There's another streamer who says guards whenever something happens in chat, and I've been watching too much of them. So I just said it randomly. Trying to remember who it was. I actually can't remember at the moment. Yeah, I kind of want to try Highlands. I should try this in apocalyptic. I don't know why I'm slurring my words right now. Apocalyptic. Okay. Here. Replace lineup. Okay. Where are the buffs again? HP consumption, break damage, skill point usage. Ultimate, basic attack and skill. But DOT, yeah. So yeah, we'll do DOT second half. We'll run these teams twice. Once without the E1s and then once with the E1s, I think. Everyone knows that Fine On with Cerydra is good, so do I really need to test that? Should I test it? So give Hole back and just run Fine On and Robin instead. To be fair, the E1 for Cerydra does more for Fine On than it does for an Axia. Unless you're like me and have way too much defense reduction, and that last bit of defense reduction will bring you to 100%. Let's... Because I think our E1 is like... I think it's 16 and then another like 20 or something, 24. So it's like 40% together. Crazy. But yeah, okay. Let's just... Okay, let's try this out. Sorry, I hit the mic again. It's literally right in front of... It's really right in front of my face, so I keep on accidentally like hitting the bottom of it. Okay. I guess we could go ahead and use this. Then we can do this. I pressed Robin all a little late. Trying to decide. Oh, you could overcap on the stacks. I didn't realize that. I don't know if it's better to... I mean, I'll try this. Yeah, it's only one stack. I don't know why I had to... Yeah, might as well. Oh, well, now she has the ads, so it's actually good. Yeah, now finance are gonna explode. Man, there you're supposed to just spam all their ults. In order to get it, but it's fine. There we go. Wow, crazy. Wait, how much was that? I would say that's like average for like higher level stuff. Because I think the highest I've ever gotten was 1800 remaining action value. Now it's for C2 characteristic upon a release. Yeah, I think that was C2 characteristic. So, not bad for well, 2 characters were C2 and then 2 characters were C0. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I kind of want to wait for... I'll go ahead and activate Heiselings after this, but I kind of want to wait to activate Cerydra for whenever the new endgame mode comes out, because then it'll actually be easier to tell, because I'm pretty sure the way the mode works is that the boss gets easier if you complete the 3 smaller versions, but you can also just challenge it directly, and it's like a lot harder. Because I kind of want to try and do comparisons with finance teams for that instead. Because I feel like that would be a lot more interesting. Let's see though. I forget how to play the game now. There we go. Yeah, but I can go ahead and activate Heiselins though, because I kind of want to see how much action value her E1 will take off. Oh man, she's like literally one off. I do think the wolf transformation thing is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, and her resource thing doesn't tick down in her wolf form. There we go. Okay. Wow, higher than fine on crazy. Character details. Yeah, so 1770, I think. I mean, that's a lot of proc. That's a lot from no procs. I mean, the damage is good. I like picking this, or maybe I should do blast. Yeah. Honestly, the energy doesn't really matter for Ho-Ho. It's more of like the attack buff.
記憶が移ろいゆく皆そこで深淵を迎えよ素晴らしいさようなら
Oh my god, what the fuck? Wait, is that 3 million? Actually crazy. DOT has truly come back. I don't even think we need Black Swan. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was an increase of like 42 action value. Yeah, now we can try MOC again to see if we can zero cycle now. Pretty sure we could zero cycle with Woolhole, but I'm not sure about with this team. Oh yeah, we could try Finon here as well. Well, I want the teams to be the same, so I can remove the because we saw that in action was fine in MOC. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Yeah, we could see how off element Finon is, because I kind of forgot. Because I think I did this earlier, but
正面突破か盤上の駒となれ危険なリズムねユニゾンが響く
trying to decide if I should just basic. Because I could skill, bring me down to 2. Fine on skill. I should have enough. Because since I'm C2, I can... Yeah.
敗者はチェックメイトだ
前へ進むしかないこの身をもってあなたを守り導こう明日のために供養され命にさほど価値はない未来は絶対だ
今宵星々の反響突撃せよ
この身をくべよ烈日よ天を引き裂け
What the hell is this unit? Wait, why do they have physical weakness? I'm kind of confused. I don't remember Sparrowg having physical weakness. Okay, yeah. This seems fine. Okay. Anyway, it's time for DOT, the fun side.
願いまし痛い
I messed up the fucking order, man.
自分を見
Yeah. The reason I'm using Icelands is just because it's a comparison. Because I want to see if they can zero cycle with the same team.
願いまし行く先を照らしてかかった魚はいる痛い自分を見失ったのですねお待たせしないように乱流のようです雲を払って晴れ渡る空を運命が満ち
Oh my god, 6k
落ち着いて
on them is crazy though. The HP buff. Takes care of DOT's biggest weakness, fucking dying.
ワン素晴らしいさようならパン共に沈め立ちなさい償ってもらうわよ
Let's just
落ち着いて
do that.
全員死刑素晴らしい時はさような
I should have saved that so that I could get energy and stuff. But Kafka would have killed immediately anyway, so.
立ちなさい落ち着いて深海の宴でみんなの悲鳴が響き渡る呼吸するその感覚
Okay, 300k.
立ちなさい記憶は皆そこで深淵を迎えよ未来は明るいはずですお待たせしないように乱流のようだ雲を払って晴れ渡る空を乱流のようだ感謝する素晴らしいとさようならパン共に沈め落ち着いて 立ちなさい素晴らしいとさようならパン協調よ落ち着いて
Yeah, too bad. Let me retry one more time to see if I can do the first half a little bit better.
あらうずうずしてるようね行く先を照ら願いましかかった魚は痛い自分を見失ったのですね日向ぼっこしましょうあら優しい雲を払って晴れ渡る空を乱流のようだ感謝する立ちなさい呼吸するその感覚覚えておいて酔いしれるまで落ち着いてさよう
Yeah,
な
I
ら
also decided to hold off on her ult this time so that she can get more follow-up attacks.
水割りだ立ちなさい西が導くままに落ち着いて
Wasted a bit of energy there. My bad. Hmm. I have plenty of skill points.
皆そこで深淵を迎えよ。このかすかな雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。素晴らしい。さようなら。パン。
Hmm. Oh no. I've been wanting to get into Hollow Knight because both my sister and my cousin both really like Hollow Knight. And so I've been thinking about playing it. And since Silk Song, or is that what the new one is? Because I've heard people talk about Silk Song forever and how it was never gonna come out. Okay, I'll definitely try it out then. Sounds interesting. Great time to get into Hollow Knight, I suppose, if Silk Song finally came out.
酔いしれるまで落ち着いて。未来は明るいはずです。
I see, I see.
立ちなさい。
Yeah, my Kafka's a little too slow. But it's not like Kafka could get rid of this much HP by herself. Yeah, I really think that Huohua's kind of needed in this team. The attack boost and stuff.
さもなく最悪の誓い。落ち着いて。虹が導く。素晴らしい時。さようなら。パン。
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they're better first half anyway. So.
立ちなさい。呼吸するその感覚。協調よ。落ち着いて。
Hmm. Which character are you talking about? Huohuo?
ワンカを捧げよう。よ。慌てないで。素晴らしいと。さようなら。パン。このかすかな雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。優しいね。
I see, I see. Yeah, to be fair, Huohua's value has fluctuated over the years. She's just very... Like, she's good if you, like, don't want to fully commit to no sustain, but want to try it out. Because she's half harmony, half abundance. She's not full abundance. Because she does give the same amount of energy as Sunday, which is nice. And then gives a little bit of healing instead of an AV advance. But, well, it was nice if, like, you're basically so close to coming to a, like, sustainless run, but you just keep fucking dying, and you're like, I give up, I'll just choose Huohuo instead. Cause, yeah, she gives similar buffs to some characters. Like, she basically gives, like, half the buff in half the sustain of normal characters. But nowadays, like, I do like the fact that she's more focused on buffing rather than like doing any like remotely any damage. What am I listening to? I I haven't checked my playlist in a while. Yeah, but I think that might be it for today's stream. Yeah, I might do a little checkup on. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide when I want to activate Cerydra's E1 because, like I said, it's defense ignore plus a whole 2 energy. Crazy. It's literally just so that you can stack buff Finon's ult faster. But yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to wait until maybe I want to wait until yeah, the new in-game mode comes out probably. Oh yeah, I also probably have some standard pulls I can do real quick. I haven't gotten a standard character in so long. Like off of the standard banner, I mean. Also, I just realized, what the frick is my Jeopard Lycone at? Where's Jeopard? There he is. Ain't no way. Oh my god, my voice is dying. Actually, ain't no way. Fuck my life. Oh my god. When did I get the other one? What? I wish that was a Bronya light cone because then I could actually use it sometimes. My Bronya is only yes too. I think I got one off a standard. That's probably why I had 2. Because if I got it off a standard, I would probably just be like, eh, whatever. Who cares? But actually, it has been a while since I've gotten something from standard. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm almost there actually. I'm at 71. But I got an actual Jeopard, not his light cone last time. Yeah, I'll be able to get a 5-star character from standard next month, which is something to look forward to, I suppose. I could also just buy 5 tickets from fucking Herta's shop. You're the reason I pulled your light cone, I swear. I didn't know he was right here. What the fuck? It's because I pulled in the Astral Express. That's why I got Himiko and then Jeopard standing right next to me. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm thinking about just buying 5 standard pulls from Herta's shop. Cause I could get 14. Because if a new light cone came out, it would be 8 and then plus another 8 for the superimposition, so it would be truly because I would only need 16, and so I could use 13, which would be 6 pulls. So I could just buy standard passes from here. Because I forget, where else do you get standard passes from? Oh wait, do you get it from just doing this? Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, so I'll get it in 5 weeks. Which, yeah. Yeah, I'll just make sure to save it and do it on stream. What is all of... Huh? Yeah, I usually just accept friend requests so that people can use my stuff. Ah, yes. I wonder. I wish I could see like the statistics of which one is being used. Yeah, like I feel like that's actually something that they would do because like it's been so long since they've released one. What two are they missing? They're missing Harmony and Abundance, right? Yeah, I think they're missing Harmony and Abundance in the shop. Wait, where did I get this? I guess I'll have Flixia. Yeah, I'll just switch counts real quick though. I'm gonna switch over to the FTP account real quick and show you guys what I have over there. Yeah, it's literally my same account but on Asia server instead. Oh my god, I'll have no ping. Crazy. That would be good if I was on Genshin, but in frickin' HSR, it doesn't matter if I have ping or not. What the hell? I need mission resources? What the hell is this? Okay, so it basically was telling me, hey, either switch your account back or download these resources. And I'm like, okay, bro. Jeez. I'll download the resources real quick. Uh, but yeah, this account is actually it's had pretty good luck, but I need to check some stuff though because I need to check if I was actually lucky on the Silver Wolf banner or if I had built pity somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if I built pity and that was actually just like normal luck. The back-to-back for Cerydra was crazy though. Actually ain't no way. Or not on Cerydra's banner. I got Branya, but it's fine. Branya's fine on this account. Because I do plan on building her at least eventually. Oh my god, there's so much. Hell. Let's see. Yeah, but the characters I have on this account are like I have the Herda team, like the standard Herda team. Just got Silver Wolf, still need to ascend her up. I have no credits. Got Super Break. Super Break is the only team on this account that has Eidolon investment. Because I have E1 Fugue, which I got by accident, but it's fine. And then of course E1 Realm May, which is from the like selector thing. Where they gave you one of the gold things. I was like, might as well get Ron May since I play Super Break. I think, yeah, E1 Himiko. Then we also have E2 Branya. Wherever Branya is. There she is. E2 Branya. We lost to a Fushuen a while ago. Yeah, oh 07 to Super Break. I kind of want to get a Blade on this account, but I don't have any of the supports for Blade, so probably won't be good. Yeah, I think it's just Fushuen, Himiko, and... Oh yeah, I have E2 Yanqing back here. Oh wait, no, it was only E1. It's actually better than I thought. And then I have Clara and... Actually, to be honest, light cone wise, it's actually not that bad because the only light cone I think I've lost to is freaking Clara's. Which is actually not a bad light cone to lose to be fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Was there another standard? Yeah, no. Yeah, it was just Clara's light cone I've lost to. Which I use on Saber. Yeah, I can't decide if it's better to run following on Firefly or on Saber. I guess since I don't use Firefly that much, I should use it on... I should switch it to Saber instead. Because the light cone is still nice because it has a good base attack. Higher than Fall of a Neon. And then 24 attack. Also has good HP, so for like sustainless. Plus you get healed whenever you get hit, so again for like sustainless super break, it can be nice. So that's the one I usually use on her. But I was trying to do something and I wanted to see if I could do it. So I tried to use Fall of a Neon to make it a bit better. Yeah, but I also got Saber, got the 2 sustains, which are Aventurine and Lingsha. And then I lost to Fushuen, so I'm thinking about building Mono Quantum. Just missing Sparkle. I heard rumors about Sparkle getting a new thing, so that's the reason I didn't want to go for Sparkle on that last run, so I was like, I'll just cope with Silverwolf for now. I mean, Silverwolf's a good universal support now, so I'm actually happy that I was able to get her on this account. Plus, she was my first one that like I actually like heavily invested into. Plus, tutorial, always nice. Can't complain. Already have a 4-piece eagle on her. Just need some more speed on her. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what set I want to run on her. Effect hit rate, speed. Yeah, I have no damage. This is a no damage Silverwolf. I've been meaning to actually build a full damage Silverwolf for a while. All these subsets are good, but I mean, if I plan on using her on Mono Quantum, then I could use something like this. I could use her on Penacony. I might do that. I still need to build Archer on this account though. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the only 2 teams I really have built are the Herta and Super Break. Cause yeah, this is the Herta team. This is the minus, like, I think it was like minus $20 on this account. But the only time I ever spent money on this account. And it was literally because I was like, I'm way too lazy to farm for this, and then it suddenly became 1 hour left, and so I was like, it is what it is. Which is why I changed the like the signature from F2P account to relatable account. Because it's not F2P anymore. Yeah, I was literally like 110 pull away. It was annoying. Yeah, and the only reason like I had to spend it at all was because I lost the 50-50. And like I had to go with the actual like 100% hard pity. I think it was like 70, 75, 75 for Kirby. So bad. But I digress. This is the team I usually use for this because Gallagher gives so much SP for E0 Firefly. And so I was like, yeah, technically speaking, this team and this team are the same cost because I have no signature light codes on this team. But 2E1s, and then this team has 2 signatures. I got really lucky for freaking an Axis. I was not planning on getting an Axis light cone because it's not that good on him, but I was like, I'll do a couple of pulls I have because I won his 50-50, so I was like, okay, I'll pull a little bit more. And then I got a Sig, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll use the Sig now. Yeah, it was just like the goal of this account was more of just to like be able to do like end game content and be able to experience like how difficult it is on a like more relatable level. Just because my account has so many E2s that like basically any team I use, like if I try and play like the normal teams, it like feels like everything feels so easy because it's like I have E2 Firefly, I have E2 Acheron, I have E2 Phynon, I have E2 Casterus. It's like, oh yeah, another thing was that the main reason I think I built this account, like because this used to be an account where I would just pull whenever I felt like it. Like I remember the first character I got, like I made this account whenever we got the free doctor ratio. And the first character I got was Aventurine. And then I abandoned this account for a really long time. And I started pulling on it again whenever Firefly came out. And so I got Firefly in Royal May. And then I abandoned it again. And then I played it a little bit more whenever Fugue came out. Fugue and Sunday. And I got both of them. And then I started playing again for Amphorius. But the reason I started playing it on this again recently was because of Casterus. And I was like, I kind of wanted an account that doesn't have Casterus and doesn't plan on going into HP meta at all. And see how difficult it is if you try and stick to old teams. And as it turns out, very difficult because I think the teams I used for this APOC was Anaxa and then the Herda on 2 separate halves. Anaxa is just so good for the first half. And then like the Herda team actually failed. The Herda team failed by like 100 and was that 131 AV? But Anaxa was able to pick up the slack. Crazy. Oh yeah, Sunday does also have a Sig, so there is that. But still, crazy. Yeah, I feel like Silverwolf's gonna be really good for this account because this account likes to focus on like 2 teams. Like I'm mainly focusing on like having 2 good teams, but since I've already like gotten the full teams for 2 sides, that being the Herda and Exa team plus Super Break, I was trying to get a 3rd team, and that's when I was like, okay, I'll go for Silverwolf for either because she can work with both of the Fate collab units, and I have them both. So I was like, okay, might as well go for Silverwolf to have another universal buffer or debuffer, I guess, to go with this. Yeah, that is the sad part. Also, I just realized something. I never finished this. What the hell? I didn't do floor 6. Oh brother. Let me do that real quick. What team should I use? Oh yeah, I'm still trying to build up Bronya for the Saber team. Cause I want to do like double AV Advancer plus Saber. Cause that seems fun. I guess I'll just do Super Break one side and then could probably just auto this, to be honest. Yeah, but you'll be able to see a lot more relatable damage on this account.
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
Oh yeah, I also forgot that my herd is E2. Yeah, on my main account, like, all these characters have Eidolons. E2, E1, E1, E2.
ないんだから。思考を広げて崩れちゃえ。万象。
Yeah, I still think like the biggest scare I've gotten was whenever I was pulling for Tribi E1 on this account, because I was like, if I'm gonna go for any E1, I might as well go for Tribi E1. And so I was like, yeah, I'll try for it to see if we can get lucky. And oh right, that's probably why I got Silver Wolf early, because I was going for Tribi E1 before. Yeah, that's what it was. And I accidentally pulled on my main account, but luckily I lost this 50-50. That was actually like that almost gave me a heart attack. Because I was like, wait, this is my main. God damn it. I don't want E2 Tribi.
良い機会です。服を分かちましょう。ふっ。いずれ風に吹き落とさ
I mean, at least on this older content, Super Break is kind of OP.
全てが燃え尽きるまで。生きるために。ジョン、よ。準備はいい？ちゃんと立てる？
Effect res. Like, it was also the sound effect that they play. It's like the sound effect plus the just effect res as he just stands there unaffected. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Because like I just immediately thought of all the like Gala Chad memes. I'm like, oh my god. So I just thought that was funny. Okay. Wow, plus 200. Doing MOC 12 before that is actually kind of crazy. Can't dispatch yet. 15 hours, so I should be chill. Yeah, but I'll probably end up benching this account for a while. Since until we get an announcement for the Sparkle thing. Since that's what my next team is planning. Yeah, this is just an Axa hyper carry. Because this is what I use right now, and so I would want to replace Sunday in this team. Oh wait, replace Tribi with Overwolf. And then put in Fushuan. Yeah, so I wanted to replace Sunday with Sparkle whenever I can. So that I would have like 3 unique teams. Well, technically these 3 are unique right now. Technically I could put Aventurine back in this team because I'm not using him for either of these teams. Yeah, it mainly depends on if I want to play Hypercarry and Axa instead of Super Break. Because then I could replace an Axa with like Serval or something. Serval is so cringe to play in this team though, because she keeps fucking dying. Because I think whenever I did my Apox Shadow clear, Serval died like 7 times in a row before I got a good clear. It was so annoying. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it for this stream. Actually, yeah, it's still a bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, after trying out Cerydra and like, you know, after pulling and trying out Cerydra, it's like not much else to do. We do have ZZZ tomorrow, so I do plan on streaming again tomorrow. Yeah, I was planning on streaming a bit earlier, but oh, there is something I do plan on doing later this week, which is gonna do exploration on Genshin. I'm gonna do a really long exploration Genshin stream later this week to try and 100% Notland. I know a lot of people are doing that right now, but like I want to do it because like I want to try and like get Llama just like F2P like without spending anything so that I can save for freaking Flins. Cause I think I've said this before, but I plan on going for E2 R1 Flins, but I just plan on getting one copy of Llama and dipping. I'm actually really glad that Llama and Flins aren't on the same half because her weapon is dog shit. It's like Nahida's, which I have R5, so I can say this. Like her weapon is complete ass. But so like don't go on the Llama weapon banner. It's actually so bad. Because I think the damage calcs for Llama's weapon were like 3 to 5%. It's which is like getting an extra roll in your artifact good. It's so bad. Like Genshin like is just not very good at designing like EM support weapons. Like all of them are like such minor upgrades that you should never go for unless you're trying to go for drip. But yeah, I just plan on going for easy or Llama, and I plan on maybe trying for one Nilo constellation so that I could get E2 Nilo. But other than like, I'm not gonna go all in on it or anything. Like I just plan on like maybe doing like 10 or 20 pulls, see what my pity was. I don't think I had any pity because I don't think I pulled at all on the Inazuma Chronicled Wish. So yeah, I just plan on trying that out. Yeah, based off of what I've heard, because of the fact that Nicole is Cryo, and then Alice is obviously Pyro, people are theorizing that it might be like on-field Alice doing a bunch of Pyro, and then Nicole off-field like melts, like is an off-field DPS, which I think would be a cool design if they actually end up doing that. Where it's like Nicole is actually the DPS, but she's in the background. Where it's like Alice is out there getting all the spotlight, but she's not actually doing that much damage. Like she's more of like a mono pyro. That would actually be really, really cool. It's kind of like what would it be like? Basically, people are theorizing like what it would be if we had like basically Lenny, where you try and like have mono pyro and like just apply a shit ton of pyro, and that he really likes it whenever you have a bunch of pyro on the field. And then like you had something like how what's her name, Sitlolly, like applies a bunch of cryo off field, and if Sitlolly actually did damage, which I think would be a really cool design. But that was just like theorization based off of like the character descriptions and like their personalities and stuff. But never know. Oh, thank you for the follow, Annie. Yeah, like behind the scenes, like that yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, the only reason people theorize that as well is because we already have a couple of off-field pyro DPSs. It's like we have Mavuika, we have Xiangling, and then if you don't need damage, then you have like Toma and stuff. But we don't have like, other than Lenny's pyro application is not actually that fast. If we had like an on-fielder who wants there to be pyro on the enemy all the time, who actually did a good amount of damage to the enemy like without any reactions, then it would be really, really cool to have like an enabler for cryo off-fielders to melt. Is basically the thought behind that design. Just because it's like something that's different from what we currently have, you know? It's basically like, because it would be kind of boring to just have another on field pyro character, but I do think it would be fine if it's either she's on field but has a really cool like reaction interaction that makes her different from like Mabuika and Arlecchino, who like just like to be on field, do damage and melt, or she's an off field character who gives good like has interesting mechanics around her off field application. Either it's like a shit ton, which like, because even with Mabuika, her pyro is a little bit slow. It's every 2 seconds, which is fine for most characters, but for some characters it's still not enough. True. Just for better shangling. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Nodcry though. Like, I'm also wondering if all the, like, I've seen a lot of people talk about this, but not, like, I wonder if all the lunar reactions have to be Hydra related. So if they end up buffing more reactions, would it just be like we wouldn't get a lunar superconduct because that's cryo and electro? Maybe, but we might get like a lunar vaporize because that's pyro and hydro. So that would mean that we get I mean, that would be Geo, because crystallize can be hydro. Lunar crystallize would actually be crazy if it actually does something useful for once. Please buff Geo. Like, they have literally forgotten about Geo, I swear. I feel like they're probably saving the rest of the lunar reactions for whenever Columbina releases, because obviously she's gonna have a moon wheel and she's gonna be able to enable the reactions, but it would be so boring if like the only two lunar reactions are Geo, I mean, are Dendro and Electro. That would be so boring. I feel like they have to at least add like 2 or 3 more out of the 7 elements, because I think Hydro can react to every element, can't it? Let's see, Geo, Animo is Swirl. So I think if they're not gonna buff one, it's probably gonna be Geo or Animo, because they're kind of like set elements and stuff. Yeah, let me change my scene. But I feel like the other elements are good, like Dendro, then there's Cryo, yeah, Freeze. Lunar Freeze! They've already buffed Freeze so much. So adding, oh my god, if Columbina's gonna be the last slot in a fucking Skirk team and there's gonna be Lunar Freeze. Yeah, Rhymegrass, my goat. I wish it was real. Yeah, who else though? I mean, what else though? Yeah, because there's, and then Vaporize. I feel like I'm missing one. What element am I forgetting? Yeah, because there's Electro. Yeah, like, if Lunar Freeze actually, like, it would depend on how they change it. Well, to be fair, I feel like if they did Lunar Freeze, they would make it work with Skirk, because of the fact that Skirk right now doesn't have a great last slot option. And so it makes a lot of sense that they would make the new Hydro or Cryo character work well with Skirk to get people to pull for the upgrade, right? Yeah, but the next few characters, like, other than Flynn's, I plan on just getting everyone C0. I don't plan on getting any constellations for characters other than Flynn's. Like, Flynn's is the only character I will care about for the next, like, 5 months in Genshin. Yeah, because I don't plan on getting any constellations on characters. Like, even if, like, for example, I never got C2 Mavuika, even though people say it's the best constellation in the game. It's like, I'm just not going to do that. Because it's like, she's already strong at C0. Why the fuck would I get that? But I love Citlali. Citlali is one of my favorite characters. She is my favorite character from Notlin. And so I was like, I'm gonna get C2 Citlali. I don't care if getting C2 Mavuika would be a higher DPS gain. Like, I want C2 Citlali. C2R1 Citlali, let's go. Which is why I'm gonna get C2R1 Flins as long as... Well, I've seen what his constellations do. His C2 is good. Yeah, like, still all these characters written so well. Yeah, yeah, I know that her weapon isn't that good. Basically, it just gives you rotation flexibility so that you don't have to switch directly from her to, like, your, like, Mavuika or whatever, if you're using TTDS. But I just want, like, plus, I mean, she has, like, 1000 EM with my current build. So, like, I actually care about my Citlali build and stuff, so... Like, I think I farmed, like, for her specifically whenever she came out, and was able to get 2 pieces with... Well, I think her flower has 100 EM, and then her circlet and feather have 70 EM, which is crazy. And then her sig gives her, like, like 300 or something. I think it's 365 or something, because the base stat is 265 and then the passive gives 100. So I think it's 365 for her weapon. So it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a decent weapon, and like it's also like a great stat stick for EM characters. It's just that, like, if you look strictly at like DPS increase from like other weapons, then it becomes not that great. But it's like, who cares? It's like, for example, I think that Sucrose can use it to increase her EM buff, because her EM buff is based off of her own EM, and so with with that weapon, you get basically the TTDS buff plus like getting more EM for the buff that she gives to the team. So I think it's slightly better, but it's like you're comparing it to a 3-star weapon, so it's like you would hope that it's at least a little bit better. But yeah, so the only thing is that because Yalan is running with Flens, I'm gonna be so sad if I get another copy of Aqua Simulacra, because I already have 2. I'm gonna have 3 Aqua Simulacras, I swear to God. Because I was actually considering going for Tiganari's weapon, because I was like, I plan on getting him C6, so having him C6 R1 would be really cool and all that. But then I saw that Yalan was running with Flins, and I'm like, if I get another Aqua Simulacra, then I could just give Aqua Simulacra to Yalan. Who's the other person Yalan plus Tiganari plus what's her name? Chaska. Chaska's the other person I give Aqua to. Yeah. From what I like, because Columbine is being kind of treated like an Archon, people are saying that's either gonna be Luna, either gonna be Luna 4 or Luna 5, probably. Or like the 6.3, 6.4 equivalent. So yeah, if you plan on saving up for Columbina, yeah, plenty of time. Got like 4 patches around, 4 to 5 patches. Nefer also looks cool. Not gonna lie, because whenever I saw her in the trailers, I thought her face looked kind of weird because it looked like longer and like kind of smushed. So I thought her face looked a little bit weird, but her in-game model is beautiful. Her in-game model looks so nice. This is like a rare moment whenever the character in a trailer looks slightly worse than their in-game model. Usually, like, whenever you go from like the 2D to like the 3D model, like it looks like slightly worse, but still like pretty close to what you imagined. But Nefer is just like 10 times better than what I imagined from the trailer. It's so good. It's actually good. But yeah, I plan on like easing up on Genshin stuff after Flens. Just getting characters alone. I also need to ease up on freaking Star Rail, bro. I need to stop going for constellations, I swear. I'm trying to think. Based off of the new characters that are coming out, I plan on not going for Everknight's weapon. I don't plan on I think Dan Heng is free from what I've heard, so just getting his weapon would be good enough. And then after that is probably Cyrene, which if she's broken enough, I plan on just getting her E0, S0 and be done with it. Yeah, Columbina's design is cool, but there is like, I don't know, there's something about her in-game model that, like, whenever I saw her art, I knew like I was gonna be like, her in-game model looks slightly worse. But I do like her design. It is very cool. I don't like her shoes, or lack thereof, I should say. I don't like her lack thereof shoes. I wish she had shoes. Like the strange water heel thing that they did. Like it just looks weird. I don't know what else to say. They're just obsessed with feet characters recently. Like they got Columbina and then they also got Seed. If you saw the Seed trailer, then you saw that they were showing off her feet quite a lot. I think it was like 10 times or so. Crazy, bro. Actually insane. Yeah, and again, I'm gonna go back to my thing for ZZZ as well, where I just get characters base kit. I don't think I'm even gonna make exceptions for like strong support mindscapes anymore, because I used to be like, oh, if a character has a strong M1, then I'll go for it. But I think it's just going to be if I really like the only time I get mindscapes is if I really like a Void Hunter rank character, then I'll go for M3. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't plan on going for mindscapes that much anymore. Yeah, because I ended up going for M2 Alice on this last banner. Mainly because I was pissed that I lost like 7 50/50s in a row. And I was like, please give me one win. And I actually did win it. And then I was like, might as well go for M2 now. And then I won again. And so I was like, okay, I guess I have M2 now. I guess I have M2 with the bunny girl. So I finally won in ZZZ after like 3 or 4 patches. I still can't believe I had a 18% win rate in ZZZ. That's actually criminally low. That's Oh yeah, the water heel. You didn't know she had no shoes, really? That's actually kind of funny. Hey, just goes to show that you weren't looking there. You weren't paying attention to that. You were looking at her other design aspects. Yeah, 18% win rate. And I have all the characters. So yeah, 18% win rate. Yeah, because before Alice, I had won only, I think, 6 6 or 7. Because I won one of my Yishuan pulls, I won all 4 of my Miyabi pulls, and I won Yanagi. I might have forgotten one, but yeah, those are the ones I actually remember. And the fact that I actually remember all the 50/50s I won or lost is crazy. And the fact that I lost all the ones before Yanagi is also insane. I lost every single 50/50 before Yanagi. It was depressing. And that's the reason, like, I was pulling on Alice's banner, because I'm like, please just let me win a 50/50. And then I won, and I was like, well, now I should go for E2, M2, because, like, it's, like, a huge damage increase. So I went for it, and I won that one, too. I was like, okay, that's, like, the same cost as if I went for E1 and lost. M1 and lost. But if I lost, then I wouldn't have gone for M1 at all. I would have saved that for a seed. Yeah, because that's usually my philosophy on E1s that are like decent but not great, but I really want, is if I lose the 50/50, then it is what it is and I won't go for it, and I'll just save it for the next character. But yeah, I definitely need to temper my spending a bit more. Yeah, because I think I'm only gonna go for just characters, like collection stuff from now on. Except for Flynn's. Flynn's is gonna be the exception. But yeah, so I'm gonna kind of chill out a little bit. But I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Streamed for like a good 2 hours now. So it sounds like a good place to end it here. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end, Raker. It's always fun to have know someone's in chat hearing me yap. So thank you so much for stopping by. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for ZZZ seed pools. And also probably later this week for Genshin Adventure stream. Trying to 100% Natlan. That's gonna be fun. I should 100% Inazuma, but Inazuma exploration is so ass. I'm not gonna do that to myself. So see ya. Bye bye. Yeah, at least they weren't super duper bad.